Hello. Let's try that again. No. Maybe this time. Ah, there we go. Sorry about that. Had a slight problem with with sound. It was coming out everywhere. Hello, everybody. Sorry for the slight delay. Sound issues. Hey, but you know me. Well, most of you don't know me, but if you do know me, then you know that I break everything, including the sound. I break the sound a lot. Actually, even more so because I've got a new setup, and when I change everything around, I break everything like twice. Anyway, I'd love to interact with each and every one of you throughout the stream. It's going to be pretty difficult because there is a delay. But hello, Yoshin. Hello, Pasha. Hello, Amman from Germany. Brot Moi Loyanth. I have no idea if I've said that correctly, but hello. Oh, dearie me. This is round 2 of the Blitz Premier Cup. You're only seeing a screen at the moment. The reason being, actually, I can stick it. You can see what I'm just in I'm in the training room already. We're going out with Retti versus ZGS. That's who we are. ZGS are going to be on that side, which means Retti are going to be on this side. So just in case you need to know who's what and where's what and who's what, blah blah blah. It's going to be fun. I mean, ZGS, bless them, I don't think they're off the mark yet. I did have the live result yesterday, but it sort of went a bit wrong. It's only showing half of the battles. And, oh, let's see, it's only showing half the battles, but not my thing. So I didn't create this. So I have no idea why it only shows half the battles, but it does, and it happens. So yeah. So but ZGS yet to get off the mark. That's the way it works. This is the schedule, maybe, or maybe not, as the case may be. No, still no schedule. What about the format? No, these aren't working for some reason. Don't know why, but there we go. Is the stinger working? Ah, yes it is. Yay! I do like that stinger. So, I mean, yeah. Oh, maybe I have to put that on. No, yeah, there we go. Here's the schedule. Here we have it. I got there eventually. So tomorrow, there's a break. There's no games tomorrow. But we're back again on the 13th, the 14th, the 15th, and the 16th. In case you're wondering what the format is, well, that's the format. Stage 1, 6 teams plus 6 teams, best of 5. And there goes that idiot again with... it's actually a really crap car. He's just put a big exhaust on it, but hey, can't help that. So the first and second of each group will go into the upper bracket, and the third and fourth will go into the lower bracket. And they'll sort of play each other to try and get into that stage 3, which is all the finals, which is all good fun. And there we go. So this is, yeah, there was an echo. I got rid of the echo. There is a delay. Don't worry. The echo should now be gone. I think. Yeah, better had. I don't know. I can't hear myself, to be fair. And there is a delay. So you're hearing me from 3 minutes ago. Woo! Level 2. So there we go. Hello, Ty. Hello, good riddance. Good riddance, World of Tank Splits. Well, you know, each their own. I still like it. Maps tonight. Well, it's best of 5. So it's the first 3 wins. And we're going out on Normandy, followed by Newbay, followed by Middleburg. Hey, Lieutenant. How do you say your name? Do you say your name in the American way, which is sort of lieutenant, or do you say it in the British French way, which is lieutenant, or do you say it in the German way, which is lieutenant? I don't know. You have to tell me. So yeah, as I was saying, we've got Normandy, Newbay, and Middleburg. Normandy, really big map, and basically what we've got on Normandy is such a big map. I'm expecting to see a lot of heavies, to be honest with you. I don't think we're going to see many lights or mediums on Normandy. Maybe the one or two, but it's going to be mainly heavies. You know, think 60 TP. May get Concept 1Bs making the showing, what with their hold down capability and their pretty decent gun mobility. But think more along the lines of 60 TPs, IS7s, and that's what Normandy is. Looking for the middle area, round the plane on that ridge line there from both spawns, potentially overlooking B. If they do bring in a Vickers or a Leo or something along those lines, look at them for trying to fast cap that A cap. Some of the heavies will, you know, they'll try and get those quick caps on C and D respectively, but I'm expecting most of the action to go around the middle area. Hello, Ashley, how you doing? New Bay, well, New Bay is always an interesting map. The way they play in tournaments is totally different to how they play it in random battles. In random battles, the idea is to get onto those ramps. In tournaments, the idea is to obviously dominate that middle ground area between the B and the C cap. A lot of all-down capabilities on New Bay. Middleburg, well, obviously, if you're in a random battle, then you'll go up. If you're not, then you'll go down. Tournaments, well, it's a mixed bag. You will see some heavy pushes, a lot of heavy meta going through the city on occasion, but let's be honest, a majority of the action is up top around that C cap. Either way, we've got two different clans here. Retti weren't actually going to be in the tournament, to be honest with you. They they entered, and then they couldn't get a team, and then they dropped out, and then before the deadline day, they managed to get a team together, and buoyed on by the F, of course, they managed to get a team together, and they got back into the tournament. They then played the qualifier the last week, streamed by Wild Ones Alpa, and they have a very aggressive play style, do Retti. So interesting to see if they bring that play style today to this game, to these maps. I didn't see them yesterday. I don't know what their positioning is, to be honest. ZGS, well, ZGS is basically a newish clan. Majority of the clan are ex-Veil players, not because we kicked them out or they decided to leave, mainly because they, you know, Veil is a pro tournament clan, and like most pro tournament clans, you can only have 10 people playing in a tournament. So those guys don't like to be benched. So for tournaments like this, they like to jump into new clans or make new clans so they can get into those tournaments. Basically, it's as simple as that. So there's always room for manoeuvring around on the tournament scene. It's normal. It's nothing. But they bring a lot of experience to them. They didn't have a great day yesterday. Quite a lot of forced errors, to be perfectly honest with you, which sort of led them down the wrong path. They had a good chance against CHRD, which is a game that I was streaming. And as I said, a few unenforced errors sort of put paid to that. But yeah, I mean, they're a good bunch of guys. Lieutenant Starowski. Fair enough. There you go, Lieutenant. Hey Jake, how you doing? So it'd be interesting to see if they pick their socks up. I mean, they're just a bunch of friends, to be fair. I don't think they've done much training. They've done a bit, but I don't think they're hardcore try-harding. They're just having a bit of fun in getting together and rolling out and doing a tournament. Retti, as I said, came to the scene late. They weren't going to do the tournament, so they've done a bit of training, but not much. So it's going to be an interesting matchup, this one. There are lots of other... I'm going to show the stinger again. There are lots of other streams going on out there, by the way, and I'm going to give you a rundown. So we've got Loka versus TTT. That is being streamed by Wild Ones Halper. Jones versus Sparta. It's being streamed by Robert85, mainly because he does it in Spanish. It's a Spanish stream. We have Val versus Imor. That's being done by Exit, which I believe is he Czech? I believe he's Czech. Raid versus Vale, which is Nubita, who is doing it in English, despite the fact I think he speaks German. Retti and ZGS, that is me, and Serenity and CHRD by Dolik. Now, one of them is Czech and one of them is Polish, and I can't remember which one's which, if I'm being honest with you. I wish I could tell you, but I can't because I can't remember. One of them is Polish and one of them is Czech. So there you go. There's plenty of coverage, and of course there's Robert85 rolling out there in Spanish. Clearly, I mean, Spanish. You know, Joneses are a sort of Spanish type clan, so that's hardly surprising. We're not kicking off until the hour, so we've still got just over 2 minutes, just under 2 minutes to go. And then they've got a 2-minute window, followed by another 1 minute if they need it. Tykoven on YouTube. Hello, how are you doing? Anyway, I mean, we can't see the tanks yet. The reason being is because I sit in the middle until we get the countdown, mainly because of the stream delay. The stream delay is not that big. It's only 3 minutes. So I can't tell you what meta they're taking. You can't see what meta they're taking, and they can't see what meta the other teams are taking. We will have Retti on the south spawn, ZGS on the north spawn for this opening gambit. And as we can see, we've already got quite a few notable players there. We've got Favor69, J-Baited again, the Addy, Tox Benny, Forever Green, and Icky being the captain. And over on ZGS we have Provo, Swissbot, also known as Miggy, Sano May Come Back, Corrado, Comado, Ex-Samurai, and Jory12. Now we get to see what they're rolling out in, and there we have it. As I expected, Concept 1Bs, at least on the one side. We've got Retti in 2 Concept 1Bs, 2 60 TPs, 2 IS-7s, and Vickers. That doesn't surprise me with that lineup. As I said in the opening gambit, I think that's pretty much going to be the strat that I sort of spoke about. Looking at ZGS, well, we have 2 IS-7s, 3 Yos, and 2 60 TPs. And we're off! Ba-ba-ba! Here we go! Let's all go straight away! Boom, daddy. Looking at the hit points, wow, you can see here that ZGS just topping the hit points of 1,000, which is quite significant, funnily enough. Let's get up high and look at the back of the map, as we normally do. You can see here that Toxpenny and the Vickers is not heading to where I thought he was going to go. The concept of Forever Green is heading that way, but the rest of them are going to be heading towards that middle-ish area, looking at the sea cap and looking at these ridge lines. Pretty much exactly what the ZGS is doing. They're not going for the fast cap on D. They are coming to the middle area here, overlooking the B cap, trying to get to this windmill. They may be able to put some pressure on Forever Green. No, he's getting out of there. Swisspot is down there. And Swisspot may be able to put some shots in. No, that's a good HE roll. Very low roll there for Forever Green. But he does manage to reset that cap. Cap advantage has gone to Retti here. And ZGS need to look at their pinch points and see where they're going to go in. Jory is coming around to try and help out. Toxpenny has been smacked around a bit, but he is in a Vickers and he's done his job. You can see here that now ZGS are looking to push onto Forever Green. He is pretty isolated there in the concept. Gets a good shot into Jory though, but Jory returns it. The Addy's coming around to try and help out there and relieve that pressure and tension on Forever Green. But Forever Green is looking worse for wear. He's not going to last much longer. He's got to get out of there, and he doesn't. So, first blood goes to ZGS. ZGS are still holding the ridgeline here. They have caught up on the caps, mainly because they took that kill. Now, Provo's coming in to help out. J-Baited Skiller, well, he's in a bit of trouble as well now. He's got to be careful. Can't peek too much. And there goes J-Baited Rouse, taken out by Sino May Come Back. ZGS here really taking the aggression. They're pushing it. Oh, J-Baited skilled. I don't know what you're doing, dude. You haven't got the hit points to do that. And just to prove it, he doesn't have their points at all anymore. Now they're going to push down onto Icky and the Addy. Icky is going to be the target in that IS-7. So he is really getting pummeled. Corrado here going to block him, stop him from escaping. Comado or Felix also looking for the Addy. They're both one shots. Addy goes down. Icky is doomed, to be fair. leaving Favour 69 and Tox Benny. Ick is still alive. Felix should take him in. That's Kumwado, by the way. Down goes Tox Benny. Let's find Favour 69. There he is. Favour 69. Well, last man standing in the Concept 1B. Not much he can do here. This is a game for ZGS. They did lose Say No More Comeback, but it doesn't matter. Everything's good in their world. Excuse me while I sup some coffee. Aye. Poor old Favour. Can't do much about it. He's going to go down eventually. Bless him. Jory's going to put some shots into him. Kumwado, aka Felix, is going to come around and put a big roll into the side of Favour here. Not as big as I expected. But these things do happen. So, ZGS, out the blocks fast. 1 up to the good. Retti, well, they've got to find their form here. They really have. I mean, looking at the way I mean, Jabata roused there. I don't know if he had an issue. We weren't looking at him, to be fair, because he was at the other side of the map, but knocking out 0 damage and 60 CP says to me he may have had connection issues. Tox Benny doing as much as he can. Forever Green really getting caught out by the ZGS boys, and the ZGS obviously churning out a lot more damage there. We're now going to swap those spawn points here on Normandy. Only 1-0, plenty of ways to go. Don't forget, it is best of 5, so it's the first to 3 victories. Hopefully the game sound is high enough, or low enough, or whatever it may be enough. If it's too high or too low, let me know, guys. Because, as I said, I can't hear. I haven't got any sound coming out. I have no idea if my microphone is too high or too low. I have no idea if the game noise is too high or too low. I have no idea about anything anyway, to be honest with you. So, swapping those spawn points, as I said, this time we'll have Retti on the north spawn and ZGS on the south spawn. ZGS, well, looks like they're going to stick to their lineup. Not really change. Oh, they are. They're dropping a couple of the Yos, bringing IS-7s instead. As for Retti, well, Retti bringing in 2 AMX-50Bs, dropping one of the concepts, still have a 60 TP and 2 IS-7s. Still got the Vickers and Tox Benny. So, a couple of changes there to the meta. Nothing massive, but enough. Just waiting now for the room to be opened by the amazing skills, awesome moderator. Really knows what they're doing. Without skills, we'd be lost. Let's be fair. I wouldn't have a clue. I'm a complete and utter muppito. So it's a good job skills is there to keep me honest, let's say. Hit points again in favour of ZGS. Let's get up high into the back and see if there's going to be any change to the sort of strat here that Retti are going to play. Yes, it looks like there is going to be a change here. Tox Benny again in the Vickers, trying to get that fast cap. This time ZGS going up north. They're not going down towards the beach area or A. They're going to overlook B, but they're going to look like they're going to push through onto that C cap. Swissbot and Provo are going to get over. A cap is going to be the target this time for Retti. And you can see here that they're looking to, they don't know where those 50Bs are, ZGS, but they're going to come up on them very quickly. And if they can catch them off guard, they are juicy targets. Good shots going into the side there from Provo. They're going to try and catch Retti here in a crossfire. Now, Retti have got 2 choices. I mean, if their 50Bs move, their 50Bs at the moment are just going to stay unspotted. But if their 50Bs move, then they could be pretty isolated. And they require their other team, their other tanks, mainly all the heavies, to swing around. Cap advantage is, at the moment, with Retti. But that's not going to last much longer. ZGS will start to take the advantage. You can see here, Retti are pretty well spanned out across the map. They haven't brought the 50Bs in yet, mainly because there's too many heavy tanks up there, and those 50Bs will get wrecked. Let's move over to see what ZGS are doing, because they're just consolidating. They're hunkering down, ready for a push. They know that with the 2 caps, They've got Swissbot and Provo overlooking that B cap, so if anybody jumps in there, they can reset it. They've got the D cap and the flank covered. Felix Gonwado here is just moving around. Those 50Bs still are not spotted from the Addy and Debated Skiller. So ZGS have got good map control here. Oh, Forever Green getting absolutely mullered as he pushes over. And it looks like it's going to be a double push. The 50Bs will come in at the same time as the heavies, but down goes Forever Green. That's a big loss. Icky, Favor 69 coming in as well as the two 50Bs. Felix is looking worse for wear. However, the 50Bs are now on a long reload. Felix goes down, courtesy of Favor 69. They need to deal with these tanks, does ZGS, and they deal with Icky there in the IS-7. But the 50Bs are a juicy target, and down goes Corrado. 2 tanks down on both teams. Swissbot looking to tag the Addy as he moves round. Gets a good tag into him. Provo will chase him down and take him down, maybe. Provo is chasing down the Addy. Down he goes. Moving back over. Oh, but there's an ammo rack, so I may come back his ammo racked. Boom. That's what happens when you take a 60p. GA baited Skiller now pushing down onto Skillbot, trying to use those massive gun of the 50B, but he's only got 1 shot left, and Provo, Favor needs to land the shots. Jory coming in, down goes Swissbot. Can they take out Favor? It's debated skill that they really need to focus on as well. I mean, the concept wouldn't be as a great tank, but let's see. Favor 69 should go down here by Provo. Can Jory last this onslaught by debated Skiller? Yes, he can. Ex-Samurai goes down there to 2 against 2. Hit points are in favour of ZGS, and so are the cap points. Tox Benny is very healthy there, but then again, so is Provo. Anyway, let's get down there and go with Provo, because he is chasing down Tox Benny there. We're down with Provo, chasing him down. Oh, that's a great shot in, but the Vickers has got great DPM. Jory is coming around, puts a great shot in as well. If Jory is fully loaded, he may be able to clip out Tox Benny here. Oh, big shots coming in though. Jory trying to angle up, trying to minimize his exposure. Misses that shot. Provo is coming to help him out. They've got to finish Tox Benny. Tox Benny is a pain in the backside in that tank. But Debated Skiller comes in the AMX 50B. This is not looking great. Debated is looking for Jory. Gets 1 shot in. Jory's looking for the HE roll. He doesn't get it. Debated. Oh, Jory goes down. Provo has got it all to do. He's got 2 tanks. Provo here. He's got to focus on the Vickers. The AMX is on its long reload, and Provo is very, very healthy. Oh, he misses the shot. This is close. This is tight. Can Provo hold on? They're trying desperately to take the cap. Provo bounces on Debated Skiller. Oh, Debated didn't want that. Provo comes in. He's got to hold on. He can possibly take out Debated Skiller here and win the game for ZGS. Oh, tantalizingly close. He's still very, very healthy. He's potentially a really, really high roll 1 shot or a 2 shot. No, there you go. And it's all over with Provo carrying it for ZGS. What a game that was. Fantastic stuff. Tox Benny, 6,459 dished out. He played a game and a half. He couldn't have asked more than that. But Provo and Jory holding the fort and carrying the flag for ZGS. ZGS 2-0. And as you can see there, more damage dished out by Retti. But that's because there was more damage, more HP on ZGS. Awesome. Awesome game. So close you could taste it. So 2-0 here for ZGS. Don't forget, guys, it's the first. Oh, it's best of 5. Yeah. I think it's best of 5. First to 3 victories, best of 5. So, oof. We're now going out onto New Bay. I like New Bay. To be fair, I do like it. Here we have Retti on the south spawn, ZGS on the north spawn. Looks like Felix is jumping into a back chat for ZGS. Jory in an E100, not a 60 TP. 2 60 TPs, 2 Yos, and an IS7. Again, well, I mean, you have got Felix in a back chat, so they have got some ability there. Looking over at Retti, well, we've got 2 IS7s. Potentially 2, no, we've got 2 Concept 1Bs. Tox Benny jumping into the STB1. An IS, and a 60 TP and a mouse, potentially. Interesting lineup. I do like it when they toy around with the meta. Yeah, Brotate, it is a broken ammo rack, let's be honest. So it was debated Rouse in the 60 TP for skills. You are completely correct. I wasn't focusing on him. I thought he was okay. Yeah, it was a full life ammo rack. I missed it, to be honest with you, because we were focusing on the A cap. But woof, 2 ammo racks so far. Then there we go. Awesome. That's what happens with the 60 TP, guys. You play it at your, high risk, high reward, basically. That's what happens. Anyway, this is New Bay. Ammo racks notwithstanding, put them behind us. Here we roll out New Bay. Hit points, wow, nothing in it this time. 500, that's nothing to write home about. They're not going to be too concerned about that. Let's get up high into the back as we normally do. Now, I'm expecting a couple of those fast tanks, especially at the STB, and possibly the Concept to go up onto the ramps here. We've got the bat chat of Felix rolling down towards the A-cap. He's not going up on the ramp. He has got tanks in support behind him who are going to go up on the ramp. So A-cap will be taken by ZGS. Jory is going to be overlooking the middle area, but the whole of the ZGS team are coming up, and they are going to meet basically the whole of the Retti team. Jory is the only one who's not in that area, but he's a super heavy, so that's why he's down there. And now it's just going to be basically a bit of trading, but Jory is going to be able to get some great shots into the back of that STB, and he does. But now he's on his longest reload, and Debated Skiller is going to come round and push him. So aside from that, it's just going to be basically hit point trading at the top of the map here. Felix is running out. He didn't cap the A cap. He's looking for other things. Let's go back to Jory. Oh no, let's keep with the Concepts because they are pushing over, trying to push onto these onto the Yos here. Corrado coming in. They're using the mouse here to potentially tie up the tanks. Oh, Sinemo comeback is looking worse for wear. And Sinemo comeback goes down. Debated Skill, however, is a one-shot. Jory doing well down there, but Swissbot came in to help. So both teams losing tanks at the moment. Oh, that's a big roll into Corrado. He goes down in the 60 TP. But so has Forever Green. Tox Benny is on a one-shot, to be honest. He's got to be very careful in that STB, and he's rolling away Forever and 69 just holding back here. Debated Rouse in the mouth. Wow, no one's interested in him. They're looking at Icky. Swissbot getting an important shot in. Ex-Samurai needs to load, but he's on his own reload, but he's almost finished. And once he does, I think he's a three-shotter. And therefore, he can put some really bad pain into Icky. And there's one. Can he get him out of the game? No, he bounces. IS-7s are so notoriously difficult to pen nowadays. It's 2 against too many. Let's get down with Provo and Favor 69 here. Being pushed. The mouse is about to go. Mouse goes down, so it's all on to Favor 69. Again, people like the first game. Not much the lad can do about it. There are too many tanks to face, and GS turn it around. Completely different game to yesterday from ZGS. Yesterday they seemed to be on the back foot quite a lot. Today, well, they were just on fire. Let's not kid ourselves here. And a convincing victory for ZGS. Yesterday, as I said, not so convincing. Today, very good indeed. Very good indeed. Right. Let's get some replays and stuff going. messages. People are asking me. I can't. Sorry, guys. I can't do tunes. I don't think we got any results through yet, have we? Nah, it's too early. Wait for it to refresh. Here we go. And it's still too early. There we have it. So we'll come back to that in a minute. Let's get some replays up and running. Let's go out on object 263 first, shall we? See how that goes. I'm just going to get a coffee, so I'll be back in a moment. And I'm kind of back, because my coffee's not ready yet. I do like the Object 263. I mean, since it's had its little buff, it's got a little bit better. I mean, we've got about 30 minutes before, roughly 30 minutes before the next battles. Let's see if we've got any results. Don't think we have. Results. Yes, we have got some results by looks on it. So, Jones is turning over Sparta 3-0. Well done, Joneses. Val versus Immor. Val are a team to be careful of, to be honest with you. They turned over Immor 3-0. So that's well done for Val. We've got them coming up soon. We've just seen our game, so we know what that is. Let's see how my team's doing. Oh, Serenity beating CHRD 3-0. Loca versus TTT is also 3-0. Don't know about Vale yet. It's my team, so soon find out though. So we're up next with TTT against Val, actually. That's on at 45 minutes past. So yeah, we've got 20 minutes to go yet. A couple of replays we can do. So very impressed with ZGS there, must admit. As I said, I mean, I watched them yesterday and there was a few unenforced errors that cost them games, but they were looking tidy. And today they came back and looked tidier. Retti, on the other hand, well, Retti just didn't look like they were firing on all four cylinders. When we watched them last week in the oh, that's a great shot there. When we watched them last week in the qualifier, they were very aggressive, ultra aggressive. In fact, they didn't seem to be as aggressive today. Oh no. Maybe these things happen. By the way, the stinger I'm using is. It was not created by me. It was created by, I think it was created by Nubita. Or it could have been the Falcon dude of Raid, or Raid Falcon, as he's now known. I can't remember who created it. But it's one of the clans, actually. It's Alliance clan who are sponsoring, is one of the sponsors of the tournament. So, so if anybody feels like donating, even $1 or €1 or £1 or a shekel, doesn't really matter. You know, feel free to do so. Details are with Wild Ones Helper and on the Discord server for the tournament. You know, if you want to, of course. I mean, it's up to you. $3.7k in this thing. I mean, it's a good little tank. Ex-Samurai talking about throwing the game. No, you didn't, Ex-Samurai. Skill issue. That's what I say. And there's Corrado as well. There you go. Look, ZGS boys in the chat. Well, I mean, in this game, he's got all against him. He's got no base points, so they're losing on points here. But he's got. Ooh, you want to know? It's 1 against 2. Points are against him. He's got to chase down this Kranwagen. And he's trying his best. He's trying his best to chase it down. Go on. You can do it. Catch him. Oh, that's a ricochet. That's dearie me. He didn't want that, did he? Totally not decaf. What's decaf? Never heard of it. Oh, look at this. Is that Cran on a long reload? It looks like he is. Oh, why did you HE him? Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Was that HE? I think it was HE. I don't think he wanted to do that. Now we've still got time. So anyway, I'll show you the stinger again in a minute because it's a great little stinger created by them, and it's from the Alliance clan, who are one of the sponsors, as I said. And I think it's fantastic. Get him chase. He's gonna cap C. He's gonna stop them from getting those points. But is it gonna be enough time? I don't think it is. He's got to stop the gap, and he's only got 20 base points left to go. Oh, what a game this is! What a replay! What a game! I bet you his little thumbs and fingers were all. Ooh. I bet he was, yeah, breaking out into what we call a granny sweat. Bless him. He's looking for that. It's a 183, I think. Is it 183? Pretty sure it's a 183. It is a 183. You're looking for that 183. There he is, camping at the back. Oh, he's AFK. Free farm, free farm. Now that's when you know that the gods of RNGesus are shining upon you. Beautiful. I mean, it was deserved, to be fair. He played his socks off earlier. He gets a free farm and he's going to get almost 8k. It's deserved. 6.9. No, he's not. He's going to get, yeah, 7.5 he should get, roughly. There you go, 7.3. Booyaka! It's very nice. What a great game. Got a bit lucky with the FE at the end, but that's a fantastic game. 233,000 creditos. Did he carry? Nah, of course he didn't. Brilliant. Let's go and have a look at, shall we have a look at Wild Ones Helper. Let's see what Wild Ones Helper has been doing in this Kranwagen. Somebody mentioned earlier you don't see many Kranwagens anymore. Well, you do now. Here's Wild Ones Helper in a Kranwagen. Oh, my coffee's ready. Back in a moment. Yeah, I do. I always forget to take down the team signs. I always do that because it doesn't pop up on my screen. I completely forget because like I said, I break everything. So thank you for the reminder, Pasha. Taking it down now, look. You will find this out in 3 minutes. Roughly. Nice coffee. Yeah, I'm looking at this YouTube studio now. The problem is I've got 3 monitors. I've got one monitor over here that's showing me all the chat, monitor in the middle that's doing the game, and the monitor over there on the other side that's doing OBS and YouTube. and you know I'm almost 50, so it you know it's tricky for me to keep monitoring all these things. Oh. The other thing is I've also found a new way to stream my camera, which has eliminated some of the FPS drop that I was experiencing. However, I'm still getting FPS drops with Discord, the app. I think that's more to do with the fact that I'm in the UAE, because Discord, strictly speaking, is not as sort of frowned upon over here. So you know, I've got to work out a way to get the FPS stable when Discord is on. I don't know how to do that yet. I don't know how to do that yet. I'll work it out. It'll be worked out eventually. Well, I'm one of those guys who need idiot guides, you know. And I watch all these YouTubers doing, you know, how to stream, how to improve your stream, how to do this, how to do that. The problem is, I do everything on a Mac, which isn't exactly the best platform to stream or play. I don't play on a Mac, I play on an iPad, so I don't actually play on the PC. But Macs are not exactly renowned for, you know, their streaming and stuff capabilities, to be honest. They're not the best. And whilst I have a pretty decent Mac, I still have to have a massive external GPU churning everything out. So that's a great game by Wildsman's output. Just shy of 5k with a mastery. Did he carry? No, because Ego Chihai did. Hey, well played, Ego. There you go. Look, in the concept 1B, did Ego get a mastery? No, he got a first class. That's going to annoy him. Anyway, let's have a look at this again. Ooh. I do like this. Hardcore Alliance Clan Alliance. That's a great stinger. What else have we got? A couple more. Yeah, I've got another Crown Dragon, but we'll see that later. I've got speed in the Waffeltraktor. Let's have a look at speed in the Waffelträger. Speed from Cobra. Ba, ba, ba. Do like the Waffeltraktor. One of my favourite tanks. Not my most favourite, that's the Moose, but I do like the Waffeltraktor. See if we got any more results in. From Vale, my clan. Where are you, boys? Where are you? Where's the results? Results. Ooh, Vale losing to Raid 3-1. That's a blow. That's a blow. Well played, Raid. On their way back. That's a big blow for my guys there in Vale. Vale have got... Vale will be disappointed in that, if I'm being honest. They will be disappointed in that. I mean, they've been working hard. And we have played against... we have been training against the likes of Raid. And we've been doing pretty well. So, Raid have really pulled their socks up. As per usual, bringing out their big guns. So next up, we are going out with TTT versus Val. Oh, it's going to be good, man. I haven't seen Val yet. I haven't streamed them yet, so if you're interested to see that, I really will be interested. Yeah, no, I have milk and 2 sugars. I'm certainly not sweet. That's a great shot speed. Taking down the Jagdtiger. The tier 9 Jagdtiger as well, wasn't it? can't believe it was the tier 8 you had to go. Oh, hello, T95. How are you doing? No, it was the tier 8. Pictures don't do it any justice, look. Well, that doesn't look like a jag tiger, does it? It looks like a tiger. Yeah, that picture's just not right. Yeah, level 2, I must admit, the Batchat Burrasque is intriguing tank. When I tested it, I wasn't overly infused, but since its release and since I got it free, damn it, I got it three times. I've been enjoying it. Once you get used to it, it's a beautiful little tank. It's not a light, but it's not medium either. If you know what I mean. It's nice. Disturbed eyebrow. I love that name. That's a great name. Looking for that HE on the Conqueror. You're not going to get it there though, but you will this time. There you go. Engine deck. Boom. What a shot. That's what you want to see. Right up the back of the derriere. Postulating posterior. Oof. What is it he says in Star Wars Episode 1? Don't care what planet you're from, that's gotta hurt. And it bloody well does, I tell you. That Conqueror will be licking those wounds for a while. However, Speed has got it all to do. I mean, they're outgunned here. 5 against 3. Pretty outgunned. And that T95 is dangerous. Oh, not when they're side on. What a shot. Now it's 4 against 3. It's soon to be 3 against 3. Well, that T95 is going to come side on like that to WT. It's going to really hurt you, dude. Poor old Conqueror. Maybe, just maybe, he's going to stay there and be smacked. Just like this. Smacky. Oof. I do. Computers with tapes. I still remember the ZX Spectrum and the Commodore 64. Track and field, broke my fingers. So I had repetitive strain injury from playing track and field back in the day. Bloody awful. That's a great game. Almost 6K in a waffle Traeger of all tanks. 5,044. And it was a ratings battle. What more could you ask for? Beautiful little game that. Well deserved mastery. Let's have a look. Yeah, it was a big carry. I've got a few more replays, but I need to see if we've been invited to a room yet. Yes, we have. And hang on a minute. You watch this while I sort out the password. Where is the password? Oh, there it is. Haha. There we go. So this is TTT versus Val. Val are going to be on this side, I think, and TTT should be on this side, I think. So yay! Everything's coming together. And now you're just going to see a room. Let's see if we have actually got any scores, shall we? Oh, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want the scores. So Loka turning over TTT, Jones turning over Sparta, and Val turning over Immor. But we're still missing like half the results. It won't give me the other half. It's really annoying. Maybe it's on 2 pages. I don't know. I was just told to use the link, so I used the link, and well, what can I say? It is what it is. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm going to keep this screen up for the moment. What do I think about the LT432? I haven't played it since I tested it, to be fair. It's in my garage. I just haven't played it. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that. I've got a mad cat doing mad cat things. The reason I've got this screen on at the moment, there's nothing. Yeah. Like me, look, if I take it off, I mean, you're not going to see it. Oh, wrong one. If I take it off, that's all you're seeing. So you got a choice. You can see that, or you can see that, or you can see that, or you can see that. And this is a little bit better because it's got like this movement. As I was saying, yeah, I haven't played the LT432 since test. I have got it in my garage, I just haven't played it. So, I mean, it was okay. I liked it in test. I actually liked that one, to be honest with you. But I need to play it more. But the problem with me is I'm not a fan of tier 8, to be honest. I just don't like the tier. If I'm being perfectly frank, I don't like the tier. So I don't play it very often. You know, I sort of have to be in the mood to play that tier. And I'm very rarely in the mood, if I'm being honest. So we'll see. We're going out on Yukon. It's still best of 5. There's still first of 3 victories. And the maps are going to be Yukon, Castilla, and Canal. Now, Castilla used to be called Campstilla, but we'll get to that in a moment. Yukon. Well, Yukon is a tricky map. It is actually bigger than you think. And public games, you seem to have a lot of people congested around the cap area nowadays. The reason being is because there's been a few YouTube videos going out doing the rounds telling people to go to the cap area. It's not actually the best tactic, if I'm being honest with you. Not for that map. But, yeah, you know, monkey see, monkey do. Tournament-wise, well, you're probably going to see... If you're spawning on the... I mean, what have we got here? Yeah, if you're spawning on the north spawn, you're probably going to see a fast cap there onto that... what is it? B cap, C cap? I can't remember the cap style. D cap. It's the B cap. Probably see a fast cap on the B cap. On the south spawn, you're going to get a fast cap on the C. And then it wouldn't surprise me if you see a lot of them moving around towards that A cap area. If somebody takes a light or a medium, there may be a quick cap on the D cap. But you're going to get more of the action around the A cap area and through the middle area. But you just never know with these clans, because I'll take that off. And the reason you can watch this again because I like this. I do like this. Yeah, look at that hardcore Reliance Clan Alliance. It's lovely, man. The reason being is because down that side you've got a lot of opportunities to rotate through the middle. To be perfectly honest with you, and so it gets very congested. I'm expecting to see a lot of heavy meta, especially for this map. You may get one, doubt you'll get 2, but you'll definitely get 1 fast tank, possibly a Vickers or something along those lines. Yeah, it's normally a Vickers, but you never know. You could have a Concept 1B. I mean, the Concept 1B is fast enough, to be honest with you. As a heavy tank, it's pretty nippy. So you might get somebody trying to sort of get into that D cap. I have seen clans, especially aggressive clans. I mean, I saw the Joneses do it. Or was it the Joneses or BPS? One of the two, where they sent double 50Bs flanking right towards that D cap, not capping it, but trying to get around from that south spawn and pushing through by the D cap area, staying unspotted and getting around the back of their opponents. And that is an aggressive strat, and that can be utilised on occasion, but you just never know. So TTT are already in the room. We're just waiting for Val. They will turn up shortly. I mean, it's not like they haven't got time, because they have. See, Slate 8, he had a Commodore 64 as well. I bet you had repetitive strain injury from playing track and field as well. Yeah, it was awful. But then again, do you remember when you used to go on the internet and you actually had to log in? You actually had to hard line it through the telephone. It went, ooh, zzz, ooh, zzz. Oh, those were the days. Now it's all Wi-Fi. Brilliant. And you got like, if you wanted to download just, 1 byte, it would take you an hour. Nowadays, you can download like 20 gig in an hour. In fact, less than that. Craziness, eh? God, those were the days. Imagine trying to do this back in those days. Oh, and you guys complain about FPS. Imagine that then. The FPS would be like 1 frame per second. It'd be truly, truly, truly awful. Oh. So the teams are here. We're not due to kick off just yet, so we're not going to be seeing what the tanks are. But as soon as skills, again, really holding my hand here. I tell you, if it wasn't for skills, I'd be completely lost. Completely lost. Seriously. I mean, don't forget they have to swap the spawns, change the maps, rotate people in and out if the captains ask. It's a lot of hard work being a moderator. It's not as easy as you think. So, massive kudos to skills. They're really the unsung hero of the stream. Them and the players. Me, I'm just the fool sat in a chair showing you. That's it. That's all I do. I don't do anything else. I had an Atari. Yay! I did have an Atari with the cassette bump they put in the top. Yeah. But then I'm going back to the days when I was at university and playing Tekken. Yeah, I loved Tekken. Then again, I loved Doom as well. I thought Doom was fantastic. Especially when you got the BFG. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Everything. Oh, here we go. Excuse me while I cough my lungs up. So, Val have already readied up. We have a brace. In fact, we don't. We have 5 60 TPs, an MX-50B, and Days in the Object 907. Days should be banned utterly for having the 907 because it's the only tank I couldn't get and I don't have, and I'm very disappointed. Moving over to TTT, well, we have 2 IS-7s, a TVP, that's an interesting one. A Yo, a Sheridan, and an E3. Interesting lineup for TTT here. Don't know if that's going to work for them, to be honest with you. A TVP and a Sheridan. They've got something in mind, clearly. Anyway, let's get up high and see what it is they've got in mind. I'm expecting them to rush over towards this decap area. And Days and the rest of Val would have seen that lineup and scratched their heads and said, oh, they're going to the A cap. They're going to the D cap, sorry. Which means they're going in the opposite direction, as you can see. So TTT here are pushing through the middle area, as if it's, towards D, capping B. C cap will be taken by Val, but then they'll take C cap and A cap, and they'll out cap TTT, and then they're in a much better position to defend. I mean, Diddy is going to push through and just sit on that corner, just here, to stop anything coming round. So Diddy's just going to sit there. Anything from the B cap is now, well, it's not a good idea. Electronics is going to sit around this area and just cover that C cap area. Sticky is with him, and you can see the AMX and Days, sorry I'm not sorry, and Days are just moving back towards their spawn just to cover that flank, with Kuma and its big brain time sitting at the back, overlooking A. This is what you call map control. They don't have the cap advantage, mainly because the D and the B cap was taken far too quickly, and they didn't manage to secure their caps straight away. So, unfortunately, for Val, they're the ones who are going to have to do other pushing. And TTT have now lined themselves up. I think Val were expecting them to actually have the advantage there, and they haven't. So if we look at TTT, you can see that TTT are now lining themselves up to defend the base. We've got Seek and Destroy 123 knee, just holding back it. Oh, mouse going wild. Just holding back off the B caps, and they're not spotted. Diddy is pushing forward in the vain hope that he can spot something. He knows, I mean, Diddy's not a fool. He knows that it's going to be there. They're going to be there. They're not going to be too far away. And basically, Val have got to do all the work. Retti, Agent Lion, and Innerman. Innerman is in a great position. I mean, he will have no shot on B. He'll have to come round this way, but he is in a good position to react. Diddy here, well, he's put some blind shots in. Electronics is coming to join. Kuma is also coming to join, but B cap is probably their only option at the moment, and they know that. D cap, I mean, they may go for a double push onto D and B at the same time. Oh, TTT getting a bit nervous here. Pushing around, trying to get the shots in and giving away their positioning. But it is going to be, here comes the push from Val as they push through onto the B cap, trying to stay safe. As you can see, Innerman there in the E3 can't get round, but he gets a shot. He doesn't get the shots off. With Diddy here right up against the corner, they're bringing round Heterotastic and Seek and Destroy. They're not capping. The D cap is now going to be capped by Days in the 907 as this push went through. I anticipated a double push there. Now the IS-7 of Seek and Destroy is pushing through, and oh, big ammo rack! That is a big ammo rack on Seek and Destroy, and that is really put the cat amongst the pigeons. Agent Lion here in the IS-4 trying to get the shots into Diddy, but Seek and Destroy down. Hinnerman is also down. Diddy does go down, but Retti is a one-shot. Down goes Seek and Destroy. Days coming in, trying to get the shots into Retti. Big ram takes him down. Electronics here, and it's all over. It's a defeat for TTT. Points on the board. That was a big ammo rack there. Poor old Seek and Destroy. Big ammo rack. Just as he was moving through and trying to join up with the rest of his team. Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. So, ammo racks again. This time on the IS-7. Now the IS-7 used to have that problem of ammo rackage. So it's 1-0 to Val. Looks like there's some changes going on with TTT as we swap the spawn points here on Yukon. I thought TTT's lineup was a bit optimistic, if I'm being honest. Sheridan, TVP, and an E3, but it didn't work for them. Ammo rack notwithstanding. Looks like no change to the lineup realistically. There's still 5 TPs, 560 TPs, an AMX-50B, and Days in the 907 again. Moving over to TTT, well, we've now got an E100, a mouse, and another E100, 260 TPs, an IS-7, and a 50B. So dropping light tanks this time. Not going with those light tanks, not going with that TD. Dropping into a purely heavy meta lineup. Days is the only player in a fastish tank. So, have TTT got a response to Val? Now, looking at the hit points, well, it's in favour of TTT, what with 2 E100s and a moose. But that's not really going to phase the Val guys. So this time, Strat's pretty much similar. They're going to fast cap C and push out to D. Moving over to Val, see what they're doing. Well, Val are pretty much, they're going to fast cap B if they can. And then push on to A with coverage over on the D cap. Days in sorry, oh, so I'm not sorry, getting caught out here. Days running away, which is the best thing Days can do. They will lose sorry, I'm not sorry at this rate. And he's going to get absolutely smacked. Heterotastic's going to come round. Sorry, I'm not sorry is now sacrificial. Can't do much about it, and unfortunately. Down he goes. Days doing the right thing. He got out of dodge. He is an important tank. He's mobile, he's got a good gun, and he's got trolley armor. C and D have been taken by TTT. Val again on the back foot, but it looks like they're going to push down onto Agent Lion here in the 60 TP. The support is just trying to block. Oh, and down goes Agent Lion. Val, focus fire, very good. Now they're going to be able to looking at the support. Support here, not really isolated, but presenting slightly. He's trying to get out of there. And, oh, that's hit points just disappearing there. Support is now realistically a one-shot. Seek and Destroy in the E100 coming in to help out. Support is still one shot. 1, 2, 3, knee comes in as well. Diddy will take him down. No, he doesn't. Daze takes him down. Oh, Heterotastic in the E100 goes down. Val are really pummeling here. Seek and Destroy in 1, 2, 3, knee. Can they get rid of Lightronics? Lightronics is worse for wear. Can he get the turret round, or is he going to go down? Oh, he gets the turret round, gets the shot into 1, 2, 3, knee. He may go down here. No, he doesn't. 1, 2, 3, knee. Low rolls. Sticky. Well, they all ignore Sticky. Down goes 1, 2, 3, knee. Seek and Destroy in the AMX. Big brain time, it goes down as well, but it's 2 against far too many. Seek and Destroy is the target here. 1, 2, 3, Sticky. I'm going to go with Seek and Destroy. You can see here, Sticky is just chasing him down and chasing him down. And Sticky will be able to take him out. And there we go. And Seek and Destroy in the E100, the last man standing. And that's how important Daze is in that tank. That is why he needed to run away. He ran away, did the right thing. Unfortunately, the AMX-50B there, sorry, I'm not sorry, complete sacrificial lamb. Couldn't do anything for it. Daze knocking out 4.5 damage. So guys, that's always a good thing to remember. You know, keep your important tanks on the battlefield as much as possible. If that means you've got to turn around and run away and leave your buddy there to take the heat, then so be it. Because look how important Daze's contribution was. That is a great medium lights player. Now I'm going to move on to Castilla. Now, like I said, it used to be called Campstilla, but recently the strats have been slightly more aggressive on this map. It is match point to Val. TTT have got to dig deep here. TTT will be going off on the south spawn, Val on the north spawn. I'm expecting, yeah, a TD, and there is one there. There is a grill because they're on the south spawn, and there is a 268 on the north spawn. So I was expecting this, to be honest with you. 50M's making a showing there, being done by a Heterotastic. 2 IS7, 3 IS7s and 2 Yos for TTT, along with that grill, of course. Val, 260 CPs, Cranwagon, Vickers, AMX-50B, Concept 1B, and potentially a 268. But, yep, it's staying as a 268. So we'll get to see a Cranwagon after all. That is quite an aggressive lineup. I'm looking at they're going to dominate those 60 TPs probably around the B cap area, but you never know because I've seen clans take them out to the C cap. Either way, they both got their strats refined. I'm expecting pretty aggressive stuff from Val. I'm going to get over to the castle area straight away. The reason being, I'm not going to even follow the team. The reason being is I'm expecting the grill to be around here. There's Inman climbing up. We've got TTT pushing through towards the C and the B cap. We've got Lightronic and Daze there, and that's the area we're going to be looking at because Daze are going to be looking to try and get some shots across. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tanks of TTT here at the C cap. That means B cap and A cap. And you can see here, Val are pushing through the middle area, looking for that B cap. TTT have got good positioning. They managed to secure the C cap. Not an easy thing to do, but they have been bled, especially 1, 2, 3 knee. 1, 2, 3 knee has been bled massively, and he's not going to survive. Down he goes. That is a blow. Seek and Destroys both in their IS7s onto the ramp, trying to get those cross shots into Lightronics. Lightronics surviving that battle, and again, Daze managing to rotate out of the position. He will now run around and try and cap out over here, and there he is. He's giving Heterotastic a hard time in the 50M. The 50M of Heterotastic here is just there to prevent that A cap being taken. Inaman, you can see, is right at the back over there in the normal TD spot. He's got nothing presenting to him at this moment in time. The action is on the middle area, and already Val are being bled. Hit points and cap points are in favour of TTT, but guns on the battlefield are not. Didier BB is moving over to try and get into that B cap. The grill will not have shots at the moment because Didier BB is not spotted. It's these two IS-7s now who are vitally important. You can see there that Sticky and Days are both up on the castle area, giving Heterotastic a hard time. They've got to be careful of that Vickers. I'm just going to move up here a little bit to see what's going down. Innerman's now dropped right down, so he can't really support unless they come right over the top, and he can probably put one into Days. At the moment, it's all in favour of TTT. Haycap will now be taken by Days in that Vickers. So he will bring that cap back. But they've lost a lot of base points, if I'm being honest. Haycap has now been taken. TTT still holding. You can see here Lightronics still managing to spot up certain tanks. Now, Val are going to have to make a move for the B cap, and that's what Diddy is doing. He's positioning himself to make that move eventually just behind that building. Oh, I've just lost my mouse. It's decided not to play. Thankfully, I have a spare. So, excuse me while I change mice. There we go. So sorry about that. My mouse decided to just die because it's a wireless mouse. But you haven't missed anything. They haven't done anything yet. So now we've got Lightronics pushing Daisies with him. But all the action is around this side. They're trying to get Etrotastic out. Kuma from the north in the 50Bs coming around the flank. Trying to get the shots into the back of Etra. Etrotastic here really getting pummeled. He's got to drop down. Oh, but Diddy Baby goes down. Excuse me. That was not part of the game plan. And now TTT really do have the advantage. They are able to cap B. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Pretty much out of the action. Lightronics. They've been told push onto Lightronics, and the Yos are going to do that. It's exactly what the Yos are going to do. Days is there, but this is not going according to plan. Oh, down goes the pot. Now Agent Lion here is one against two. Days is going to block his escape. However, they need to get these tanks out. They're losing base points. Oh, down goes the Grand Magna Lightronics. Days really can't do much now. Back over to this side. Kuma, oh my, this new mouse is a bit wild. Kuma really can't do much. He's got to try and take out Innerman, but Innerman may have the drop on him. Oh, he does. Kuma is in serious trouble. Down he goes. It's 3 against 4. Oh, it's 3 against 2. My God, what a change. What a change. Agent Lion here. One shot. Seek and Destroy, however, looking to get rid of Days. Days managing to get rid of Agent Lion first. Seek and Destroy, last man standing. Can he hold? Can he hold? We saw ZGS earlier holding, but can he hold this? Seek and Destroy's got it all to do. Cap points are now in his favour. He's still got a base, the C cap. He's still getting those points, but he's got to get tanks out of the game. He is a many shots. He is 936 base points, 944. He can do it. He can do it. All he's got to do is take out one tank. Oh, Sticky's in trouble. Seek and Destroy is going to do this, and it's all over. TTT get it carried by Seek and Destroy of Immortal. Now in TTT, of course. What a game. What a game. Look at that. Oof. Ironically, Val dished out more damage, but those cap points will come back to bite ya, and they bite you hard. So, let's ready up as we swap those spawn points. Not very chatty anymore. What's happened to all the chat? Hey? Not very chatty? Don't chat then. Anyway, I've just got to charge this mouse. That's just died on my... It just died on me, man. I can't charge it with that. I have to find a different mouse charger. My mouse died. It died. So, looking at the lineups, it's 2-1. Still match point to Val. Val are now changing it around a bit. 3 50Bs, 4 50Bs, 2 back chats. That's an interesting lineup. And a Sheridan. That is a strange lineup. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be their lineup. Looking at TTT, well, we have 2 IS7s, 2 50Bs, potentially 2 Yos, and a Sheridan. That is their lineup. Wow. Wow. That, to me, is not a lineup that is going to be sitting at the back. That is a lineup that is going to be pushing headlong through one of the bases, either A or C. That is what that lineup is telling me from Val. They are looking for an iron fist, possibly straight through the C cap and up and over. They are starting on that south spawn, so they are in a position to do that, which is basically a big iron fist YOLO rush straight through C with that lineup. Let's see what they do. Probably take me completely by surprise and not do that. But I will be surprised if they don't. And they're not. They're going the other way. It's interesting. So they're going to YOLO rush. Kuma's going to probably try and quickly take the B cap with Days in support and that 150B, with the rest of them hurtling towards the A cap. I'm going to put out, sorry, I'm not sorry, he's going to get there in the back chat. Inham's spotted. Sorry, I'm not sorry, will get shots in. B cap is being taken. So Val here playing for the cap game, running out of the A cap. Sorry, I'm not sorry, he's going to try and basically tempt them onto these 50Bs, all 3 of them. Sticky, Electronics, and Big Brain. Diddy is there in the Sheridan as well, gets a good shot into Inman, who has to run away. The IS-7s there of Seek and Destroy and 123 Knee, along with the AMX of Etratastic, they are not daft enough to go pushing into that A cap. B cap has been taken. Sorry, I'm not sorry is managing to get out of there. Days is holding back, but he gets a shot in from the cross. Kuma from the north. Now, Etratastic getting a big roll into him there. You can see the 50Bs just pulling back. Moving over to this side, seeing Destroy there. Well, we've got Kuma and Sorry I'm Not Sorry. Maybe looking to push that Sheridan and take the C cap at the same time. Sheridan is fired, so Kuma is looking to really push on. Get around the back of Seek and Destroy and get a full clip into the back. Misses the first one. Rams. Gets one in. Gets another one in. Rams him again. He does need Sorry I'm Not Sorry to be loaded. Seek and Destroy here, and the Sheridan is going to go down. Down he goes. The Yo's now pushing on to B, trying to catch out Days in Electronics. But this lineup of these 50Bs, let's get over to the A cap really quickly if we can. Because we've got Sticky here and Big Brain trying to get the shots across. Seek and Destroy is also trying to use as much gun depression as possible. Diddy and Electronics, Agent Lion here. Days is going to come in, he's fully loaded. Agent Lion fires one. Can Days finish him off? Gets one in. Sheridan comes in. Days goes down. The Sheridan of Diddy Abibi fires. Electronics needs to take out Agent Lion. Agent Lion goes down. It's 2 against too many. What an interesting lineup. 123 Knee taking down Big Brain. Sticky is still alive. 123 Knee gets a good shot in, but Sticky will be fully loaded, and 123 Knee will be in a world of pain as he pushes up. Down he goes, leaving Seek and Destroy here. Last man standing, and it's all over. A completely weird meta lineup, but boy, did it work. Wow. Really, really aggressive moves. Really well played by Val. Not going to deny that. I mean, they were outplayed the first game on Castilla, but boy, they changed their lineup to this completely weird lineup that you don't normally see. And boy, did they make it work. So, congratulations to Val. Commiserations to TTT. Oof. What can I say? That was fantastic. See? Now, let's see what's next before we click off. Let me just play this. Oh, have it every please. Oh, they're just telling me that there's lots of fog. So let's have a look. We're kicking off when? Oh, 20 minutes. So have we got any more results? Let's have a look. Sparta versus Loka. Loka beating Sparta 3-1. We're out with Sparta next, funnily enough. Imor against Joneses. Joneses beating Imor 3-1. Those are the only results we've got in so far. People are sending me messages. Sorry guys, I cannot do things. Oh yeah, yeah. See. If it wasn't for you, Joanne, I would have forgotten to do this because I keep forgetting to take all the things off. Anyway, let's have a look at this again. Yay! I like this. I do like hardcore Reliance Clan Alliance. It's great, man. I think it's brilliant. We haven't got any more results, as you can see there. I mean, we already see. I mean, I'm only getting half. I only get half the results. I don't know why, but I only get half. Let's have a look at some more replays. I've got Grums here. We've got, well, 20 minutes. Grums in the 50B. Great tank, the 50B. Do like the 50B. Enjoy this 50B while I enjoy the little men's room. That's slightly better. Oh, Jean, I love doing this. Yeah, I mean, being a streamer doesn't get you many subs or anything, but hey, I love doing it. Obviously, doing videos gets you more views, more subscribers, and stuff like that. But I'd rather do streaming, to be honest with you. I mean, I love streaming the tournaments, and I love playing the game with, you know, my subscribers and you know, my chums. And if I get to do it on YouTube, then more the merrier, you know what I mean? Much better than doing a video. Seriously. I love it. So we got any more results? And we should have. Vale losing to Serenity. That's another blow for Vale. They're not going to be happy. They're losing to Serenity 3-1. I mean, Vale won all their games yesterday, and then they seem to have lost their 2 games so far today. Lost to Raid, lost to Serenity. Let's see what they got next. Let's have a look. They got ZGS next. ZGS are on fire at the moment. We've got TTT and Sparta. I like Sparta. And we've just seen TTT. TTT are a good bunch. Time for another replay after this, I think. Yay. I do like the 50B. Easy 4K damage if you know how to play it. It really is. Grums is doing a fantastic job here. Should take out the 60 TP. There we go. Boom. Almost 6K. Great tank. I do like the tank. And I did a video on the FV4005 yesterday. I play that tank the same as I play this tank, the 50B, because I find the FV4005, it has a similar play style, if I'm being honest. It really does. Anyway, that's a great game by Grums. Who else have we got? What else have we got? We've already seen a Kranwagen, so I'm not going to see another Kranwagen. Let's have a look at an E75. Yeah, man. I haven't seen an E75 for a long time. Plus, you probably get bored of just seeing OP replays in tier 10. Let's have a look at tier 9. Why not? Don't really get to see a lot of those. I do like the E75. It is a bit of a slow, lumbering beastie when it wants to be, but it's a beautiful little tank. Let's be honest. You know, it's just a hardcore version of the Tiger 2. The Tiger 2 is a beautiful tank. The Tiger 2 is a hardcore version of the Tiger 1. The Tiger 1 is a beautiful tank. Yeah. See, the thing is, I mean, I don't actually play Supremacy. Oddly enough, I only play it if I'm tuning with somebody and they want to play it, I'll play it. But hardly any of my battles are in Supremacy. When I play the game for myself, I don't actually play Supremacy. I'm not a big fan of it, if I'm being honest. I think, you know, it's a tank game, and the idea of a tank game is to shoot shit. It's not to cap. You know, I mean, stealing bases is great and all that sort of stuff, but for me, the game is about tanks and shooting tanks. And, you know, ooh, there's been an arrow rack already, look. So I'm not a big fan of Supremacy, if I'm being honest. Very rarely play it. Giving this IS-8 a hard time. Look at this. Look at the bounces he's getting here. Brilliant, man. He bounced 1400. He hasn't even damaged his paintwork. He's still got full HP. He's had an IS-8 smacking him at an E75. I mean, this is how to angle a tank. Not the best of shots, but this is how you angle a tank. Oh, just had a massive FPS drop, ping spike there. Don't know why that just happened. I think that my internet just went a bit weird. Yeah, my internet's going a bit weird. It's I'm churning out at the moment at 35,000 kilobytes a second. That's why those FPS were dropping. It's being a bit weird, man. Very strange. But it'll settle down now. Probably the bounces from the E75. I mean, that wiggling and jiggling there, give anybody motion sickness. Oh, it's 3 against 5. Still got 10 minutes to go. We still got 10 minutes to go. Cap points. Well, they haven't got the caps this team, but what do I think about the 3 tier 8? The 3 tier 8 in the store. Oh, they're quite nice. Let me have a look in a minute, because I have to jog my memory which ones are in the store, mate. 'Cause I can't remember, if I'm being honest. I do like the Chieftain 95. I think that's in the store, isn't it? The Chieftain 95. I do like that tank. It's a great little tank. It's one of those tanks that is surprisingly good, and I like that tank. I think it's got a beautiful play style. Okay, it's got a double turret, because that cupola is just massive, isn't it? I mean, it's like wow, it's like having Meads' forehead stuck on top of a tank. It's huge, but yeah. That's a great little mastery there. 2,971. It's just to show it's a low threshold. I mean, the XP. Yeah, that's why. Good XP. Good assistance damage. Good active actions. That's why. What is in the store actually? Let's have a look. All right. So this is. Oh, the Louver has been power crept to heck. The MX-CDC is a nice little tank. And the T26E4 is, yeah, wow, again, it's been another tank that's been power crept. 44 dirhams, it says it should be 224 dirhams. That's far too expensive. I mean, 44 dirhams is what, about $12, something like that. I suppose it's not bad. Or 10,000 gold. It's okay. And the LT432 is still there. The Action X is a great tank. I'm not going to lie. And this is a great little bundle. I mean, these are two decent tier 8s, the Chieftain and the T95E2. If you know how to play them, they're beautiful little tanks. Okay, it's 8,500 and you get two of them, but hey, they're still great tanks. Personally, I wouldn't get the... I can't go into those guys, sorry. We've still got time, so let's have a look at another crown bag, and hopefully it's not a long replay. If it's a long replay, it'll be cut short. So XS, you've got exactly 5 minutes to win this battle. I have faith in you, man. Faith. So yeah, I mean, I wouldn't drop money on the Louver and the on the low and the T26. If I'm being honest, I wouldn't drop money on it. The CDC is a good tank to grab, but the other two, nah. Yeah, they're not. They've been power crap. I mean, there were tech tree premiums back in the day. But then Wargame removed the tech tree premium. So would I buy them? No. Would I advise people to buy them? No. I would say if you're going to buy those tanks, then buy the Chieftain T95. You'll have more fun in that. To be honest, that's what I think. Just my view. You know, you're not missing much when you haven't got a Louver. It's just power crept. Those tanks are power crept. The AMX CDC is the only one that is decent nowadays. The others are just, there's so much better in the tier. And this is why I'm not a big fan of tier 8, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's just a premium fest, isn't it? Come on, let's be fair. And you know, if you're going out in low, if you roll out in a Progetto, you can take out the low. I mean, what's the point? It's just one of those things. Nice ammo rack. See, I had faith in XS finishing this game quickly. My faith was not misguided. They're already down. It's already 4 against 6. So yeah, that's my view anyway. But as most of the big YouTubers say, I'm a complete muppet, so don't listen to anything I say. Because I know nothing, apparently. Opinions are like arseholes, everybody's got one. Oops! I just dropped that. That shouldn't have happened. Bloody Alexis, how much longer are you going to stay on one shot? Here comes the Object 260, not even bothering with the Kranwagen, that's only a one shot next to him. Okay, that's called awareness, and that's lack of. He carries on sticking his nose out. And then he wonders, how am I in the garage? Well, you're in the garage because there's a one shot that you're presenting to. Oh, that's a big bounce. You are a lucky bugger there, Excess. That should have been doomed and gloomed and back in the garage-ish. I mean, you're already on 3.2. That's not mastery territory. Okay, and you've still got 2 minutes to win this game, and there's still 4 minutes left to go. And watch this. He's going to push onto the boom. Can you boom him again? No, don't let the E100 take the shot. There, he's fired. Now it's all over for him. Boom. Oh, you bounced. Hit him again. Front track. Wasted shot. There is just, I think it's a Vickers. Just a Vickers left. He's done well here. 3.6k. He's bounced 350. He's taken 3 kills. He's still alive. He's been alive for far too long. He should have been deaded a long time ago. I mean, that's fantastic. You can't moan about that. You know, a lot of people are saying that the gameplay has dropped off, etc., etc. Well, it has to an extent, but it also hasn't. I mean, as you as a player get better, you just get to see worse players playing the game. It's because they're not as good as you anymore. Because if you've been playing this game for a long time, then you obviously get better. Simple. Absolutely, Slate 8. The Cromwell B is a brilliant tank. Absolutely brilliant tank. You know, so that's the other thing. I mean, you may think you're seeing rubbish players, but sometimes yes, sometimes no. It's a mixed bag. Oh, he's fully alive. Wow. Come on, Excess. You're running into your limit now. Oh, it's all over. 4.5k. Is it a win? I'm going to finish anyway because it's over, isn't it? Really? Come on, let's be fair. It's a mastery. Look at that. And it was a ratings battle. Fantastico. Loving that. Oh, here we go. Skills. Sent me the room invite. Oh dear, I've forgotten the password again. Damn it, man. Keep doing that. So, you watch this while I enter passwords. Yay! And I'm ready. Boom! I'm in. This is Sparta. Oh, I better put this stuff up. Hey. Sparta are there. TTT are here. Yay! Going out on Rockfield, followed by Mayan Ruins, and if we get to it, Faust. Rockfield, well, it's normal, you know, it's a map that we all get to see and get to play. It does the circuit lots of times. Mayan Ruins, fantastic map. Faust, huge, with plenty of opportunities. Well, Rockfield, well, what am I expecting to see on Rockfield? Well, I'm expecting to see lots of good stuff. Mainly around the B-cap area. I'm expecting to see a heavy meta, as per usual. Maybe a Vickers, maybe a Concept 1B. But a lot of IS-7s, a lot of 60 TPs, I would guess. We will find out incredibly shortly. Because that's the way it rolls, yeah? Booyaka. Oh, I'm enjoying that coffee. I know it's late. It's like 12:30 for me, but I'm still enjoying that coffee. Now I've still got 15 people here. Hello, 15 of you. Thank you. Thank you for hanging on in there and watching this. Really enjoy it. Anyway, see this again because I love this. Ba-ba-ba. Yeah, baby. So we have the lineups, and we have for Sparta 2 60 TPs, 2 Concept 1Bs, 2 IS7s, and a Yo. So the Concept 1Bs there taking the role of the mediums. Moving over to TTT, well, as you can see there, it's all very heavy. 4 IS7s, 2 Yos, and a TP. Hit points are in favour of TTT. Not surprising with those 60 TPs and IS7s, but there we go. Let's get up high into the back. We're looking at what Sparta are going to be doing. Oh, well, as I expected, they are looking for the A and the B, and they're probably going to send Optimus Prime and Flybass with coverage over to the CCAP. They're using the Concepts here as a medium tank. That doesn't surprise me. I mean, it has got a good turn of speed, and they are going to come across those IS7s of Seek and Heterotastic very quickly, and they do. But Flybass is there to put a big roll into Seek and Destroy. Optimus Prime just pulling back. Oh, that's a miss. He didn't want to do that. Oh, 1, 2, 3 knee. What are you doing, dude? And you, Innerman, really pushing heavily into Aardvark. Optimus Prime really being smacked here. Going to leave that battle for the moment. Optimus Prime is going to go down unless he escapes. Oh, he doesn't. He gets caught up, but he does manage to escape. But he is going to go down. He's going to be rammed and then shot. Down he goes. First tank out of the game for Sparta. But 1, 2, 3 knee. Also down. Immerman is about to shoot. Oh, down he goes as well. Now it's just a brawl. They're not even bothering. It's just a brawl. Brawl, Seek and Destroy is the target here. It's all about focus fire. It's all about brawling. Free Vabon, great guy. Looking to use the DPM there, the Concept 1B, to take out Seek and Destroy. He will get a shot on the rear. Agent Lion trying to protect, but not able to. So at the moment, Spot. Oh, down goes Flybass. Wasn't an ammo rack, but boy, that's a big tank to lose. Seek smiles in the Yo here on his long reload, and very, very vulnerable. Chiappo comes in, takes him down. No, he doesn't. Patrick takes him. Stidge there, he's looking to put shots into Agent Lion. We're going to actually roll out with them. Agent Lion here looking to take down Aardvark, and he does. Heterotastic trying to get shots into the side of Patrick. Moving round to 3 Vabot. No, we're going to go with Chiappo, actually, and Stidge. Chiappo getting a good shot in there. Stidge also getting the shot in. Heterotastic is the last man standing. There he is. He's looking to put a bit of pressure onto Patrick. Not really going to work. Heterotastic all over for him. He knows it. Nothing much he can do about it. Freeva Bond gets around the back. Puts a free shot in. And down it goes. 1-0 to Sparta. I was about to do my Gerard Butler impression. This is Sparta! Love that. Optimus Prime really getting caught off guard there as the IS-7s came pushing through. But Sacrificial Lamb yet again. Another Sacrificial Lamb this time. Flybass doing all he could, but doesn't matter. At the end of the day, a win is a win is a win. That's all you need. TTT on the back foot. 1-0 down at the moment. Swapping the spawn points here on Rockfield. Oh, hello. A wild cat has just come to give me a hard time. What do you want, wild buddy cat? Go back to your bed and sleep. I'm streaming. Go on, bugger off. Come on. Come on. Go back to sleep. Thank you. Sorry about that. Cat intervention. So looking at the lineups, wow, Stidge has now jumped into a Vickers, so only 1 Concept 1B this time. 5 60 TPs and an IS-7. Moving over to TTT, well, they're not lined up as of yet. They're still picking their meta. We've got a VK90 coming in the form of Innerman, and Zapat is looking to use that mouse. Aside from that, we've got IS7s and a Yo and 160 TP. So a bit of a mixed bag here for TTT. Still waiting for Seek and the support to ready up. Whilst they're doing that, because I want to make sure I don't see the stream delay. Yay! Get to see that again, look. It's so convenient. So they still haven't readied up. They're taking their sweet time about it. Hello. They are taking their sweet time about it. Come on, guys. You're running out of time. You really are running out of time. I'm going to have to do this again. Sorry about this, guys. But there's only a 3-minute delay, and I don't want them seeing the teams because they can see the other teams. So, we're going to go now. And Seek has jumped into a Sheridan, so you got VK90 Sheridan. The mouse has been dropped. 360 TPs a Yo and an IS7. Come on, Putty Cat. You can't sit there. That's my keyboard. You're being a pain. Don't be a pain. Looking at the HP, well, it's in favour of TTT. Right, let's get up high into the back. 330. Wow. It was a little bit like that, Slater. It was a bit of a CIS server play style. Lab on there, the concept. Stage here this time looking to get that early spot. He spots Seek and Destroy in the Sheridan. Now, Stage can actually out DPM the Sheridan. And he's not going to. He's going to run away because he doesn't know what else is there. And he doesn't want to risk it. 1, 2, 3 knee jumps into the B cap. Heterotastic is just sitting behind. 60 TP, VK90 and the 60 TP as a pot there. All looking, but the A cap will be taken, but so will the B cap. Almost free. Optimus Prime not really pushing down on him. The A cap will be taken, but the advantage will go to TTT. Now TTT here, not really looking to push on Tiapo the Penguin. Chapo is in a pretty decent position, but they are lining up those 260 TP. Oh, it's a great HE into Innerman there, just to remind him that, you know, we can pen your bottom plate with HE. That's not really penning, is it? It's just splash damaging. So there you have it. So Sparta at the moment, well, they're protecting that A cap. Optimus Prime here, well, he's just sat there making sure that if anybody pushes, he's got the shots. The Vickers of Stage is now sat over in the TD spot where Free Vabon was earlier. Seek and Destroy, he doesn't know that the Vickers is moved. That's why he's not pushing in. He's sat there waiting, expecting the Vickers to come in. Now he's going to try and get the spot. This is what Seek and Destroy in the Sheridan is doing. At the moment, they still, TTT do have the advantage. Oh, now they're moving in into the B cap. Give him 1, 2, 3, near hard time. The Sheridan there did fire, but missed utterly. Optimus Prime and Aardvark being bullied. Electrotastic now coming in. 1, 2, 3, knee will go down, and he does. However, Aardvark, Optimus Prime is in a dangerous position because Agent Lion will take him out, and he does. Now Aardvark has got to get out of there. He has no choice. You can see TTT are pushing through, but at the same time, the Zapot is in a really bad position. He is going to get farmed. Aardvark still alive. That is crucial for Sparta. Aardvark staying alive has allowed Sparta to take out Zapot and then move down onto both Innerman and Heterotastic. It's a brawly game again. Innerman now a one-shot. Aardvark will load up. He is a one-shot himself. 2 one-shots here. Oh, down he goes, but down also goes Innerman. Seek Smiles is going to be next on the list, and he is Heterotastic. Not much he can do. Flybass behind him. Lots of tanks in front of him. Chiappo, Freevabon, and Flybass all getting free shots into Heterotastic. And Heterotastic is not going to last this battle. And he will go down soon. No, he gets away with it. Chiappo looking to cap, actually. No, Chiappo will take him down now. There he goes. So let's move over. Flybass is giving Agent Lion a bit of a hard time. But let's have a look at Seek and Destroy. No, back to Flybass because they are going to push down onto Agent Lion here in the Yo's. Very healthy. Leave the Sheridan until the end. The Sheridan can run rings around them. The Sheridan's already taken out Stidge, I believe. And the Yo here of Agent Lion really getting pummeled. Free Vabon is going to chase him down. Great shots in now. Agent Lion will put one in, but now he's on his long reload. It's all to do. Flybass, Seek and Destroy. Last man standing here for TTT. Not much he can do. He just doesn't have the DPM. He gets a great shot into Chiappo the Penguin, but he just doesn't have the DPM, and he knows it. There's nothing he can do about that. And now it's 2-0 to Sparta. Really good stuff there. I really thought that TTT had it there. Optimus Prime really getting caught out. What really helped there was 1, 2, 3 knee getting caught out very, very early on. But they did lose Optimus Prime in a 60 TP compared to an IS-7 and 1, 2, 3 knee. But Aardvark staying alive for so long really was crucial for Sparta, because Sparta were able to clear up at the top at the A cap and then just push down. So they're able to clear up as a pot at the A cap and then push down onto those tanks that were giving Aardvark a hard time. And that's massive. That is massive. Now we move into Mayan Ruins. And it's match point to Sparta. We will have Sparta going out on the south spawn and TTT on the north spawn. You can already see that TTT are readying up. We're just waiting for 2 of them. We already have 2 AMX-50B, 3 AMX-50Bs, I stand corrected, 2 E100s potentially, and an IS-7. 4 50B, no, 3 50Bs, 2 E100, no, only 1 E100. Zapot is dropped out, Inman's dropping in, 2 60 TPs, and an IS-7. Moving over to Sparta, well, we have a brace of IS-7s, 2 60 TPs, and 2 Yos. So, heavy lineups, both sides. All to play for here. TTT need to bounce back, but Sparta do have the advantage. Hit points, well, nothing in it. TTT have the advantage, but it's nothing at this level, seriously. Let's get a pie into the back. I'm expecting everything around the B cap. With those 50Bs just hanging back, looking for an A cap area probably. I'm going to fly over towards the B cap because I'm expecting everything to be around here between A and B. I don't think anything is going to see. There's no lights, there's no mediums, there's not even a concept to give that mobility. So I'm expecting everything around A and B. And here comes 3 Vabon in the Yo. He's going to come across the Agent Lion and Zapot. Stidge is there with him, so is Optimus Prime. It is going to be A and B. Simple as that. Stidge is looking to push right over here and get those shots into Zapot. And then we've got the B cap, the A cap being taken. What I'm interested in, these 50Bs are looking to get them in a crossfire, and this will be a fantastic move if it works. Etratastic getting smacked, Seek and Destroy getting smacked. Oh, Seek and Destroy really getting pummeled here by that M3, that Yo of Patrick. And it didn't really work. I mean, Aardvark did get a bit of a pummeling, but the hit points were in favour of TTT. Now it's not. 1, 2, 3 knee coming in to help out, but Patrick, fantastic foresight to stay in the spawn. Moving back over to this side, the 60 TPs are now being harried. Flybass, Vabon, Chiappo, all pushing in. Zapot goes down. Agent Lion now. He's going to be surrounded, and he has no support. Not really. He is isolated. That did not go according to plan for TTT. They were expecting to catch them off guard, stick them in a crossfire. They did give Aardvark a hard time, but it wasn't hard enough. Now Agent Lion there really caught out. Patrick almost free farming up here. Those 50Bs. 2 down already. The third one's about to go courtesy of Chiappo. Down he goes. It's 3 against 5. Inman really not being called into action. Down goes Agent Lion. It's 2 against too many. As I said, Inman really not being called into action in the E100. Over-committing, over-pushing by the 50Bs. Didn't really come off for them. And they got punished for it. Great, good idea by Sparta. But having Patrick where he was really put pay to that. Now we've got one last man standing. 1, 2, 3 knee. It's all over realistically. Sparta will take this match. It'll be 3-0 to Sparta. Fantastic games. Wowzers. Didn't really work out. Well, interesting strat by TTT. Just didn't work out for them, to be honest with you. And you can see there, Patrick 4K, just sitting in the spawn, waiting for those 50 AMX 50Bs to come hurtling around from the A cap. They knew they were going to go to the A cap. It was nothing was ever going to go to that C cap. It was going to be A and B. You're not going to stick your 50Bs on the B cap. So Patrick, amazing foresight to sit there and wait for them to literally come onto his gun. They thought they were going to catch Sparta in a crossfire over on the other side, and they themselves were caught in a crossfire. Fantastic game. And enjoyed every minute of that. GG's. Loved every minute of that. And that's it for today. But before we disappear, let's see if we can have any live results. Well, TTT, we've just seen that. We saw that earlier. Jones beat Imor. Loca beat Sparta. Well, we haven't got any early results yet. And I'm only getting half the results, which is really annoying me, if I'm being honest. Let me have a look on Discord. See if we've got any results that way. Yay, we should have. So, here we go. Well, ZGS lost earlier to Raid. CHRD lost to Retti. We've only had one result so far, and that is obviously the game we've just seen, TTT. So guys, as I said to you earlier, there are other games ongoing. I'm not the only one streaming, so I mean, my stream is effectively finished. I could sit here and wait for the result to come in, but, it's a big but. Where is it? I've lost it all. So we've still got rolling out there. Exit is the streamer. He is streaming Loca versus Imor, so that's still ongoing. We have Robert85. He is streaming Val versus Joneses. We have no streamer for Raid against CHRD, which is a damn shame. We have Serenity and Retti being streamed by Dolik12. And then we have Wild Ones Helper streaming Vale versus ZGS. So guys, don't feel compelled to stay here. There are other games they are still playing. They're not finished yet. So by all means, pop over to them. What I'll do actually, I think I've got one more replay and a VK45. We'll play that replay. Gives me time to get some results through. So we'll play this replay and we'll take it from there. Plus, I'll go to the little boys' room again. Anyway, I'm back. Oh, Robin, Extreme, and Stitch has turned up. There you go, look. Oh, thank you for the kind words, man. And thank you, Slaytake, for the kind words also. Oh, look at that. My FPS has dropped again. Mainly because I'm churning out at 40,000 kilobytes a second. I don't know why I'm finding stupid internet. So, sorry about that. Hopefully, I'm going to get some more results as you're watching this game. I've not got them yet. Oh, results are coming through. So, Serenity losing to Retti. Look at that. Retti beating Serenity 3-0. Vale beating ZGS 3-1. Still waiting on some of the bigger games though. Like Loka and the Joneses. I've not got their results as of yet. Good night, Ant-Man. Thank you for popping by, my friend. Hope you had a pleasant evening. I know I did. I loved every minute of it. Thought it was great. I can't wait to do it all again in a couple of days. Not tomorrow, day after. Yay! Don't know who I've got. Don't even know if I'm streaming. Dwarf! Down there in New Zealand. Where he's coming from his summertime into his winter, into his autumn soon. He's still in summertime, bless him. Gotta be nice. Still waiting for the results on the other games. I don't know if they've come up yet. I haven't seen them as of yet, so we'll finish this off. Maybe the results will come in. As I said, guys, remember, I'm not the only one streaming. And don't feel compelled to carry on watching. You can jump into the other streams. I won't take it to heart at all. I mean, with the results coming in at the moment, it seems that it's going to be taking some time. So they must have gone to deciders, because they should have been finished by now, to be honest with you. So some probably close-ish battles that are going out there. Oof. I do like the VK-45. Tricky tank. Well, I've still got those up. Look. People, I keep forgetting. It's a tricky tank, but it is good fun if you know how to play it. That's like all tanks though, isn't it really, eh? If you know how to play it, they're all bloody easy. If you don't know how to play it, then they're all typical. For example, I don't know how to play a Sheridan. Absolutely pants in that tank. Can't play it for toffee. We've still got no more results coming through at the moment, guys. After this game, I'll have a look at the results screen, of which I only get 50% of the bloody results anyway, which is annoying. Oh, he's going to win this, look. He's going to win this on bases. Oh, no. Hello, Shark. Goodbye, Shark. That's what you don't expect, hey? Hurt around the corner and get wiped out. Oh, we've just got another result hot off the presses. It is Val losing to the Joneses 3-0. Wowzers. Joneses continuing their awesome chargingness. Just waiting on Loka. Find out what Loka and Raid have been doing. That's who we're waiting on. Raid went out against CHRD. Loka, well, I can't remember who they went out against. But I'm still waiting on their result. My clan, unfortunately, okay, they won a game tonight, but they're going to be disappointed for losing against... they lost 2 games. That's not going to make them happy, to be honest with you. They'll feel that they could have done better against Raid and against Serenity, especially as Serenity went down against Retti. So Vale aren't going to be overly chuffed, if I'm being honest. This is a great battle. Look at this. Look at this. Almost 5k, man. Look at that, 4.9k. Oof. Awesomeness in a mug. or in a German heavy tank at tier 9, whichever way you want to look at it. Great and a well-deserved mastery. Yay. So let's see if we got any other results. Let's have a look. It's going to refresh. Oh, here comes the last one. Loka beating Imor 3-1. So that's it. The results are now in. I'm going to play one more time, guys, before we go out from our sponsors. I do like that. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Tomorrow, no streams. Well, no tournament streams. I might stream, I don't know. But certainly no tournament streams tomorrow. I've been Fujit. That has been round 2 of the BPC. Now, the thing is, actually, before you go, the thing is, if we look at the format, so first and second of each group will go through to the upper bracket. Third and fourth of each group will go through to the lower bracket. That is around, that's the next stage. So, I don't know at the moment the groupings, who's gone through, who hasn't gone through. So, just waiting to find out. Oh, exit is Polish and Dorlik is Czech. There you go. I knew I had them. I knew they were there, but I just can't remember what area they were. So at the moment, I don't know who's through and who's not. We're still waiting on Raid, to be honest. I think the grouping side, I think Raid are probably topping the group for their group. I'm not sure at this moment in time. It depends how Raid did Raid win earlier? I can't remember now. The Retti and Serenity. So I don't know. I'm just waiting on. Do we find out? Do we find out? Do we find out? At the moment, I've got no information on it. Oh, it looks like Raid against CHRD was a no-show from CHRD, which meant Raid win. So I'm just waiting to find out. Don't know. What I'll do, I'm not going to sit here waiting. I don't know who goes through and who doesn't go through. I think CHRD do not go through. I think that's pretty straightforward. But I need to find. I'll put a notice up on my. Let me just. Oh, I can't even do that, can I? I'll put a notice up on my community tab, actually, because I've not got anything coming through at the moment from the tournament people. Yeah, I've got nothing coming up at the moment, I'm afraid. So we've got the results, but I don't know who's who. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, see if he's updated it. So in group 1, I got the results from yesterday. That's group 1, group 2. No, I haven't got, unfortunately. I haven't got it. So I'll put it up on my community tab, guys. The best I can do. Until then, Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely rest of your evening, and I'll catch you all again soon. Until then, guys, thanks for popping by, and cheerio for now. Bye.